Owie. Smoking weed is so much fun. I think more and more people should do it. More people should do it because it's too much fun. I don't know why don't more people do it. They're definitely missing out. Missing out on something. That seems a little bit loud. How's that? Yeah, I think that's better. So, hello, another week. Another week. Oh man, my spine is killing me. My deadlifts are killing me. I can do like 130 or 140. Basically, I just add like 5 kgs a week. Well, I don't, my coach does. Also trying to eat real good too. So just red meat and a whole bunch of supplements. So, yeah, so sick of supermarket steak because those aren't steak, those are glued meat. Or like maybe they add preservatives or like some other shit maybe. I don't know. They must add something. Something's really fucking it up for people. Like it tastes like shit. Supermarket meat, Pack and Save, Woolworths, like it's bullshit. That should be illegal. Like the mints, it's like pink. It's like bright pink. When's the last time you saw meat that's bright pink? That's called pork, bitch. Bright pink meat is pork. Like the minced beef and this meat sections, they don't look normal. Maybe even lamb is like dark as well. I just don't know what they're serving. Like, what the fuck's going on in the fucking supermarket? Like, what is it because it's going through so many people and so many like wholesaler and then the retailer and then you also got the butcher at the very beginning and then all the sorts of shit. Oh fuck, that's a spider. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm scared of spiders. Well, at least it's not a cockroach. Shit. Fucking spiders. Got the I've got the heat pump on throughout the building. A house, just a house building. Psh. What the fuck? What's wrong with you, you idiot? It's a fucking house, a fucking building. Are you constructing something, sir? So heat pumps are all on, so bugs come in. Fuck, fucking bugs. Fucking. You see like those witters, like once, only once. But my parents' house is heaps of heaps of witters. They're like big cricket things. How the fuck do they get that in the house? Like, spiders is like a very common thing. When you got like fucking trees and shit around. And you get seeds. Fucking podacal trees are the worst. They drop these like little seed things and they get stuck in your car and fucking shit. Like your socks as well, your shoes. Fucking ridiculous. This fucking, I should poison my neighbor's podacal tree. Pohutakawa. Fucking stupid name too. It's not bitch about things. Weed is very good. I think more people should be on it. It's really hard to speak to people in a frequency where there's no bullshit. I think weed helps it. Like just cuts out the bullshit because you're like, oh man, I'm so sleepy. I'm so hungry. I want something chill. And then it just takes out the bullshit because you're so like tired and shit. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling weed. Selling the idea of it. But hit me up if you want some. Just get it from your GP. It's like $400 for a bag. Can't remember how much it is though. Yeah, GP can just give it to you. So yeah, but your dealer probably has a better deal. It's cheaper to get weed from your dealer than getting it prescribed. So yeah, people should smoke more weed. Fuck, what are you doing? Have have more mushrooms as well. I think mushrooms are very good. I need it. Lately I've been like being a bit itchy. Like like I'm on the fence of letting my ego get me sucked in. And then it's like basically you're just grumpier. If you're grumpier, you need to start taking mushrooms because your brain's not processing. The wires are all fucked because you're playing a different game. You're playing man-made like money race game. And that's man-made, it's not real. You can still win it. You can still be winning it. I've been winning it. I've been winning it hard out. Fucking Hot Wheels and action figures and shit. Fucking deals and bargains. Fucking amazing shit around. Been shopping around. Yesterday was like $1 Hot Wheels day. I went in the evening, so it's all cleared out. Most warehouse. The warehouse. My daughter asked me the other day, is the warehouse only in New Zealand? I'm like, lady, bitches, lady. Of course, the warehouse is only in New Zealand because this is new shit land. We got budget shit. Other countries have better shit. We're in a. You know what's real funny? It's like people that grew up in New Zealand, their egos are so strong. They think they're the best for some reason, only because their parents told them when they immigrated here that like you have a better life. They're talking about you having a better life compared to people back home. Everyone here are like fucking wild sheep that no one gives a shit about. And then people take themselves so seriously. Including myself, that's why I want mushrooms. I do have them, but I just can't take them. Because my mother keeps telling me to do shit for her. Like before she even gets back, like off the plane, she asked me to pick her up. You know there's Uber now? I can get an Uber for her. Why the fuck ask me to pick her up? Catch your Uber. And she's not like back for like once in a while. She's fucking back like every couple of months. Flying back and forth and shit. And then like telling me to pick her up from the airport. What the fuck? Catch a fucking Uber. It's only like $20. You're the one that want to go on holiday. Fuck. You're the one that wants to go on a cruise ship. You're the only one. You're the one that wants to go visit your parents that's still fucking alive. How are they still alive? I think they're not eating ultra processed foods. If you're not eating ultra processed, then you're not getting fucked up by food companies. As long as it doesn't kill you, they can sell it to you. Wait. Let me rephrase that. As long as it doesn't kill you on that specific day or the same day that you consume it, they can get away with it. So it's killing you slowly, and if you keep eating it, you're gonna die. That's why my friends are dying. They're all fucking dying. You can't hang out with people that eat like ultra processed foods, like, because then you try to go to a nice restaurant, they can't afford it, and you most of them can't afford it. I'm just gonna be straight up. I don't care. I got no ego. Most of my friends can't afford shit. Actually, everyone gets paid the same, so they can afford it. They just don't prioritize around it. Like they rather fucking buy a. I don't know what the fuck they buy. I don't really care. Yesterday I was busy trying to link up my son's iPad with his PlayStation. I'm trying to link up the Minecraft account, so then you can like log on to both, and there's like same shit's happening. So you're not playing like almost a separate account or a different game kind of thing. So I bought it, and it was on. I thought you buy the Bedrock version that covers all, but no. So we initially had the PS4 version that couldn't connect to the iPad, so I had to buy the iPad version. The iPad version doesn't connect to the PS4 version, so I buy the PC Bedrock, which covers it all, so you can log into your Bedrock account, and then you can play. Now, actually I bought the deluxe version. So, PC, iPad, and PlayStation. It still didn't connect up, because apparently for all the Minecraft accounts to connect up on your PS5 or PS4 maybe, whatever you got. 5's better and it's cheap now too. If you don't buy it now, you're an idiot. 634 for or 744, 750 for a digital. You're not gonna see that price again, and the government's gonna print money like it's crazy, like it's free, bitch. Anyways, so to connect it all up on the PlayStation, not only do you have to buy the Bedrock version, you gotta buy another PlayStation version. It's another $25. So it's like 25. Like shit just adds up. And then I spent like including his original accounts, I think it's been like $100 something just on Minecraft. And this doesn't include like, those gift voucher shit that you have to buy for like other games. I don't know if Minecraft has it or not. Maybe it doesn't. He hasn't asked for anything yet. On Minecraft. My neck's killing me. What am I lifting? Fuck. Maybe I need to tell my coach. I think I need a upper body spine decompressor. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I need a spine decompressor. Maybe it's too tight. Maybe I need to like do a Jesus thing, but that doesn't pull. That just nails your arms down, your hands down. Doesn't really stretch your spine. Maybe your arms. Jesus decompressor. That'll sell. That's fucking hilarious. What else is new? My family wants me to go help out their family business indirectly. Like they all want me to help, but then they don't know how to ask. They just try and like hint it or like pass on little jobs. And I think they don't realize that. I think what they're doing is like making money in the now, like right now, because money right now is limited because there's a certain amount of money at this right exact time. The thing is, in the future, it's not limited because it's still growing. The amount of money is still growing because the government prints 7% more each year because that's the rate of GDP and whatever index CPI growth per annum, right? 7%, so they're printing 7% more money. It could be money coming into the country as well, but irrelevant, they're making 7% more per annum. That's why real estate prices are steady 7% growth, which sucks. Why? And people are still fucking thinking, oh, I need to get a house. Even my mom. Man, my mom and my friend has the same fucking problem. They're like, I don't have enough cash flow to fucking buy a house. I just need to have excess this much. Oh, you already got a house. You're sorted. Fuck you, man. I don't have enough room in my fucking house. I need fucking more rooms. Like everything, our cupboards, our floor, like our hallway, it's all covered with like collectibles. Because I collect collectibles. But the house is not big enough, and I can't put it in my parents' house because they don't give two fucks about their place. They're not looking at. It's not fenced up. There's no security. There's like nothing. I can't put my shit there. And the humidity, I need to keep my like collectibles in mint perfect condition, so I need to keep it at a certain humidity too. So, which is basically just low, because in New Zealand you're just humid everywhere. So I got to keep the dehumidifier thing on, like daytime dry, nighttime heat. Wintertime cold throughout. No. Summertime cold throughout. So during the winter it's heat. Oh, fuck, you know what I mean. Well, all in all, they're trying to make money in the now. And if you're making money in the now, it's limited. Right? So that's why people that invest have more freedom, because you're making money in the future. So you have free time now. And that's ongoing forever. It's like making money in the future, free now. Making money in the future, free now. Instead of making money now, gotta be here now. Gotta be here somewhere at some time. If you have to be somewhere at some time, you're a slave. It could be to your children. It could be to yourself. Gym, kids, school. If you're doing it for work, then it's whoever hired you, that you're doing it for them. And if you're spending all your time for other people, you're pretty fucked because you don't have time for yourself. Like, I don't even have enough time for myself, and I don't even work for anyone. So it's like, how are people gonna grow? That's why they don't grow. They don't grow. Like, excuse me, getting gassy. I think it's from my. I always get gassy after electrolytes. I think maybe I don't shake it enough. Like, I want to burp, not so much fart, but just burp. So I was talking to my coach. He has the same problem. Both our parents want to get healthy, want to get, and then they don't trust your trial and errors. They want to do their own, but in their pace, they're gonna die before they try all the good options. So you try to teach them, but then they're just growing at the real slow pace, and they're still being brainwashed because they're still watching the same. Like, it's like CNN in Taiwan. That's what it is. It's CNN in Taiwan. And, it's the vaccine. They're still pushing vaccines. COVID vaccines. What the fuck? That's crazy. Like, I haven't been to the doctors for since COVID started. Because they didn't allow it back then. And now I know that I don't need to go. If I just have enough, vitamin D before I catch a flu. Or C after I catch it. And they won't take 5,000 IUs because the packaging only says 1 to 2. Actually, only 1,000. So my parents don't take 5 to 10,000 IUs of vitamin D when they know they're going to be traveling or, doing shit where they could get infected. But they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about your research, what you've done, They don't give a shit. Taking stem cells too. Taking oral ones because that's all I can get. New Zealand doesn't have stem cell injection thingies that target. Man, if I had to get stem cells, it'd probably be for my spine and shoulder, left hand side. But this is my strong side. My left is my strong side, so it's weird. Maybe because it's in so much pain, it's always constantly recovering. Maybe it's taking the low. I don't know. Can't wait for the Deadpool movie. Making profit is hard. Getting the money is the easy part, but spending it is hard because you have to spend it on expenses that you can get your tax neutralized for, if that makes sense. I don't know. I have very bad vocab because I haven't been talking to people. Well, I have, to my wife and to myself. Lately, I've been trying to talk to myself more. It's just you keep forgetting, especially if you're off mushrooms. It's or psychedelics, and you take yourself seriously. It's really hard to talk to yourself and remind yourself to talk to yourself. Maybe this is why I do the podcast, because this is the only way I can actually self-reflect. And I'm more you have to do it setting, Because if I tell myself that I'm going to sit on a table and just think and talk to myself, it's yeah, I might do it for a day or two. But if I have to edit it, if I have to record it, if I have to set it up, I need to get ready. Getting ready for a show, even though there's 5 people watching. But it's okay. It's okay, I'll grow. You never know. Fuck. Even I haven't been making music for a year maybe, almost a year, or half a year. I don't know. I can make more next year, but it's not this year because I need a break. And yeah, I think and it's an expression. That's why I never really liked. I was talking to my wife about this, ballet. Fuck. The dancing thing. So it's like I never really liked even piano. Like you know how like, people play the same shit to get the grades, and they play the same shit to go because there's a system in place in each artistic industry. Even if, like film is the Grammys, and Oscars. No, Grammys is music, right? I don't know. Fuck Grammys. I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's like they have their own systems in place. Humans have already created like a route for it. But the thing is, growth is not a route. It's branches that branch off because there's many ideas, and sometimes it's bullshit and it doesn't help. But you just gotta keep going for it. You gotta keep failing. That's the only way to improve. You gotta keep failing to get to the next level. And people don't want to fail. And if you don't want to fail, that means you don't want it enough. The only way to get it is if you fail. The more you fail, the more you learn. Obviously, you can't make the same mistakes constantly, but sooner or later you get there. And it's gradual increase. It's like fucking Gran Turismo. I've been playing Gran Turismo 7, GT7 on PS5. And like to break your own time attack record or whatever record, you have to keep repeating. And I'll fail like 10, 20, 30 times before I get it. And sometimes even more. So it's like, that's how the life is. Life is just like a game. You just try and better yourself and all that funky bullshit. But it's just the game. You just get rinse, repeat, fail. Like yesterday, couldn't find any Hot Wheels for like the first 5 stores, and they finally found some. Whoop-de-doo. Barbies are on sale today. You know, they're made by Mattel. They are also collectible, I think. They're like $10 each for like fashionitis. I don't know. I don't know if I want to drop money there. I don't know. I got no room. That's the thing. It's fuck. The only reason I switched from Funko Pops to like Hot Wheels, like there's the huge shift, is because I had no fucking room. I had to buy stuff that's smaller. Like I still buy Pokemon cards, you know, but it's just. It's hard work, man. It's hard work when you don't have enough room. Like, you can still grow, but you just got to know where to place it. And it's not worth getting a storage space because I've looked into it. It's not worth having a storage space when your parents can fucking afford, like, buildings or real buildings. They do have buildings that don't, but they're just not, like, well looked after. They really need to look after their investments. Shit. Fuck, I dropped my vape. I picked it up, so it's all good. Yeah, so many excuses. People just like excuse like my mom and like the cash flow thing about getting a house they want. It's like, doesn't matter what kind of house you want. What do you want to do with your life? You care about a shell? You care about a shell? A house is like a shell. It's like a face. It's like your body. It's like it's temporary. Like, what do you want to do? Doesn't matter what body you have. Like, what do you want to do? I don't care what house you're in. What are you going to do to grow? And they'll be like, oh, no, I can't grow right now because I'm trapped because I need to get enough money to get the house. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? The only way to get enough money, well, the only way to have enough money is if your cash flow just, or whatever, wealth, just constantly adds up. It just keeps building up. Every year, it's like growing like crazy. And what do I mean by crazy? It has to be better than inflation, right? It has to be better than 7%. So, honestly, it has to be like 200%, like 300%, maybe 1,000%, 10,000%. This happened before, mainly with Pokemon cards though. But you know, like it has to grow, and obviously sometimes over time too. And it just you have to do it. Like you have to find something that you can add value to, or something that you can help add value to. And that's it. You just got to hold on to it. And then it gets to a point where it just rolls by itself. Rolls by itself. But yeah, people, you need to start. I don't know what like right now, it's quite obvious. It's like collectibles. That seems to be an easy way for anyone to get into. Um, these bitcoins and stuff. Or like, but fuck, I haven't been doing Bitcoin in a long time. I sold all my stuff and then just I sold my bitcoins and bought a Rolex. That was fun. Good times. But yeah, I haven't been doing crypto in a while. I like to make a little bit of money and just disappear. I think that's a good way. Like gambling, I'll go to a casino, make a bit of money, and fucking just disappear. Like don't go back. It's like fuck, because you don't even know how you really made the money because it's not a guaranteed way. So it's like if you don't know how you made your money and you still stick around, you're a fucking idiot. So you just gotta do it and disappear. But that's why you do fucking find a hobby that you like. For me, it's collectibles, and then you can start flipping. And when you start flipping money, that's when real money comes in. But people don't see it. People see it as like, oh, like I'm still the same dude. Like maybe fitter, maybe stronger, maybe eating better, having like luxury steaks. Maybe they don't even think it's luxury. Maybe they think it's like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? He's only eating meat. Supplements too, you fucking idiot. If you don't supplement, you're fucked. You gotta take the fibers, you gotta take, TMG, B6, 12. Don't take multis. Like, don't take vitamins that you don't need. And I think blood test is really important. I need to take my blood test on Monday. It's fucking annoying. Because, like, it's probably going to be good, but the fact it's not good enough is annoying. It's like buying collectibles. You hit, you drop like $5,000 on like best deal ever that you can flip instantly into like 20, 4 times that, 400 times that. So you get it, you buy it, but you never like I had a good Hot Wheels run and a pop run on Friday, I think, or maybe Thursday or Wednesday. I had a good run, but then I missed out. I missed out on one of the shops that were online because I was busy physically at the shops instead of being online. And when you miss out, it feels pretty shit. Honestly, it feels pretty shit. It's like my ego just makes me feel super sad, and it's super anxious and depressed because it's worrying about the past, and then you're depressed about the past and you're anxious about the future. You're worried that you can't get it next time, but you can. It's like it's just a game, man. Just get used to it. Chill the fuck down. It's just one order, and it's not like you didn't even get some. You got some. Why are you never satisfied? Why am I never satisfied? That's why money and greed, it'll never be enough. This money game, whoever invented money as a medium of exchange and a store of value and all that bullshit, whoever invented this is fucking evil. That's what it is. The devil is fucking cash, is greed, is what humans are. Money is greed. Wealth isn't though. So if you store money, you're greedy. If you store wealth, you're growth. So that's the difference. I could be wrong. I don't know. Just saying whatever I think. Challenge me. Like, I like to be challenged. I like to be wrong. Not all the time, though. Like, occasionally is okay. I like to think that I get it right most times. But I like to be wrong. I like to be challenged. And it's hard. It's hard to talk to people in New Zealand because of tall poppy syndrome. And, people in New Zealand don't think for themselves. They just follow whatever the rules are. I used to be the same too. Just whatever the news and radio. They don't have their own interests. They are sheep. They are sheep. New Zealand, we do have more sheep than people, I think, still. But I think the people are more like sheep than the sheep. Because the sheep, they're kind of physically forced. We are kind of too, right? We're forced to be on an island or stay in your own land, right? So we are sheep. We're the same thing, except we can eat meat sometimes. Oh, the boys. Season 4, episode maybe 4, or the recent one. Fuck. The fucking crazy V sheep that fly around. It's like super zombie sheep. Fucking incredible. Fucking amazing. And it's amazing to see New Zealand is producing a amazing show like that. I wish I could be part of it. Or a part of it. Maybe one day. Maybe I need to look after my body to have a chance, because if I'm just constantly deteriorating, how the fuck am I supposed to grow? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm recovering. I'm recovering. I am recovering from the shit that I've missed out on the bullshit that my, parents told me to follow. Not blaming them. It's just what they knew, but I need to change it. I need to change the lifestyle of the bullshit of what my parents told me, because they wanted me to follow the rules, and I follow the rules, and the rules in New Shetland or in the system way just really fucks up your body and your mind. And right now I'm recovering from that. I'm getting the body back that I deserve, and should have the right to strive for. I'm getting the money, I guess. Like getting less worry is good. Like it becomes different. It gets to a point where it's a switch. Like you worry about not enough money to a point you worry about too much money, because maybe that's part of growth. Because I haven't processed the allocation of the money yet. At the like each new level, there's like new allocations to where your money should go, and it's not tiring, but it's like a responsibility. It's like taking out the trash. And it's just like, oh, it's like a fucking pain. So you master one thing, and then you have to start mastering other shit too. So if that's why people are comfortable. That's why people don't want to grow. That's why people are happy with their 9 to 5 jobs, or just working for other people, because they don't want to grow. They don't want they don't want more responsibility. They don't know how to handle it. They just want to do as they're told, They just want to listen to their mums. People that are like mama boys, they're the ones that I think like to be like told what to do. If you still live with your mom, you like to be told what to do. So you always be stuck in a 9 to 5 and you never get more. Because mums are scared for you to grow too, because they're scared to see you fail. They're scared to see you fall down. I got a friend that doesn't have a mom, passed away. But man, your wife is like your mom, bro. And if you don't, if you let her control you, you're just gonna be stuck as well. You're gonna be stuck making the money in the now. Because most of the women that I know seems to want the money in the now, which is, it's good. It's realistic. It's thinking about the now, which is important. But there's not a lot of women plan. I think they do at a later age, but not 20 to 30. They need the money now. But then you see the women in like maybe 40 plus, and then they suddenly realize they can't rely on men, right? So they start to plan their future. But if they do have a reliable man that plan for them, then usually they're fine too. They get it. They get how the system, like the relationship works. Coffee is finished. So that's quite interesting. Dynamics between couples and shit. What else? Eggs. We've been eating a lot of eggs with butter, which is great. Yeah, I need to find them. I need to research what kind of butter is really good. Maybe just the Anchor one is good. I don't know. I do not know. I need to do more research. But yeah, butter and eggs. We've been eating quite a lot of them. I love them, but I just can't have it too much. Like I'll eat too much of something and I get sick of it. Then I need to move on to something else. Oh, I need to buy more matcha. Yeah, running out of matcha. I take these ones. You can get them like at supermarkets. Nature's Way matcha green tea. I put it in my protein shake. Creatine too. Creatine really does help my brain. Like less brain fog, if that makes sense. Almost, yeah. Like you don't have to think of something like, oh. Like you think of something else like, oh. So yeah, almost like mushrooms, like not yeah, psychedelic, yes, but also the, what do you call them? The big fluffy ones, the ones that help grow the brain too. Yeah, those are really good. Like the hedgehog looking, I don't know, but yeah, mushrooms are good for brain growth and just making the brain work. What's funny is I smoke weed and that brings my heart rate down, and then I vape and I take nicotine, and that, which is really bad. Which I need to stop vaping, but I can't buy Zens here. I tried to buy Zen, and then I got an ad on my phone, Instagram. I ordered Zen, and then the guy just never shipped it out. I had to get my money back. Fuck, so annoying. But it was easy to get it back though. I did it on Afterpay, so they just send it back. So it's just great. Afterpay is way better than credit card companies. Afterpay can give you refunds instantly at the same time because there's no real money being transacted. It's just a IOU kind of thing, contract between the customers and Afterpay. So, and the merchants. So, it's better to use Afterpay because they give you your money back right away. Instead of credit card companies, which take like days, like 3, 5, 7, working days and all that bullshit. They just don't want to let the money go because they still think interest is important. Or maybe they're investing the money in something they feel will go up in price, which probably will. Then that's how banks work, right? They got to fucking invest in the right things, which is usually mortgages, which is quite reliable. It's because it's humans. It's like, if mortgages need 10%, then, man, it's like a guaranteed way of winning, right? I still find it interesting how financial services aren't taxed. Because there's so many, it's not a loophole, but there's so many ways to make money that way too. Like exports, right? GST free. It's like I like to talk to people and know what their life hack is, right? Like how are you hacking life? Instead of talking to people that they just say, oh, I just work at blah 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 blah, and it's like, oh, okay, so what else do you do? It's like, because system shit. So it's like, okay, what else do you do? And if they don't have anything else and they're just doing whatever, they're being somewhere at some time for someone, instead of, if they don't have a somewhere and some time for themselves, then they're fucking boring. Because like, what the fuck? I could play a Sims game. I don't play it. I never tried. But I could play any kind of video game. It'll be more interesting than your life. You really need to be passionate about something or have an obsession over something to have a skill over something. Otherwise, you just become real boring. That's why I don't restrict my kids and finding what they like. If they like it, if they're obsessed about it, sure, I'll let you go free. If you need a membership or whatever, sure, we'll pay those fees, whatever, sure. We can do it. But you can't have like too many because I can't fucking afford like fucking 10 after school classes for each kid. But like, find one or two that you love, and if it needs money, here you go. We'll try it. We'll try to support you. Money is free too, by the way. Everyone gets the same amount. I've been over this. 25% of the country are on a benefit. So if you're saying money is a problem, fuck you. Fuck you for not getting free money, you fucking idiot. And it's not like people think like, oh, if I get a benefit, then I have to rely on it for the rest. No, man, it's temporary. You're broke now. Like you haven't found your way right now. So you don't want to be stuck in the same job or same income stream or same income amount. If you want to get more in life, you need to set yourself straight. And to set yourself straight, you need to have some form of support. And luckily, the government is like Big Daddy that gives you money, probably more than your dad too, and more than my dad. Fuck, the government gives me more money than my dad. So like, fuck, why would I Because getting money from family and friends is fucking, unless you're gambling addict, unless you're one of those. But it's weird, right? It's weird, especially if you got like family and kids. Like it's not a long-term solution. Like sure you can ask for help, but it's not a long-term solution, because you got to pull your shit together. And if you don't know how to make money, then you really need to spend time finding out what you like. And that's how. And if you don't have time to find out what you like, then you'll never be able to make money. Because it's just it's used. You're not actually making money. You're just exchanging wealth. You're exchanging wealth with other people using money as a form of exchange. So you don't really want money. You want to build your wealth up. And then when you have better shit, then you can swap with other people. The problem is you don't have money because you haven't built your wealth up. You can't exchange your wealth for money temporarily for exchange. So you can't afford other shit because you're not building yourself up. You're building another company up. You're building another person up. Whoever's paying you for your time to be somewhere at some time and waste your life on that. But if you choose to spend more time on yourself, then you gain more wealth. You gain more money for exchanging. There'll be more problems too, I guarantee you. But, if it's what you want, then you got to be able to deal with it. And if you want it bad enough, you're willing to fail until you get it. And a lot of people, all of us, every one of us, before we get there, we would have had failed so many times. And it's so easy to give up. It's so easy to give up. But you have to find a way that suits you. Like, I can never go to the gym by myself. So I have to pay someone to be there to wait for me so I don't feel bad for not showing up. And then that's how I make myself go to the gym. I pay someone to make me lift weights. Whereas if it's free, then I probably wouldn't go. That's fucked up. But because I don't want it bad enough. But I have to force myself in a way where I do want to go. And this is the only way so far that I can make myself go. Is to have a trainer there waiting for me to put me through hell. 5 a.m. in the mornings. Shit. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And what's cool about working out at 5 is there's not a lot of people there at 5, right? So, at the gym. So, viruses stay on surfaces for up to 3 hours. If I'm correct. If ChatGPT wasn't lying. So whether it be COVID or any other flu, it's the same shit. It's just different variants. So it stays up for 3 hours. And a lot of the equipment hasn't been used because I started at 5. So that way I can stay safer and not get sick. Right? I think. I don't know. Guessing. Okay, what else? Anything else I want to cover? No, I don't think so. I think that's it. I want to go play my sheep game. Fuck. I need to meet my mom today again. Man, she comes back like within a week. She needs me to be somewhere at some time. Like 5 times already. Like Monday, she wants to be at a restaurant. She wants us to take her to a restaurant. And then today, she wants me to take her to the airport again. And then she's not traveling. And we're doing on some other shit, like some work shit there. Fuck. And then they I don't know, someone's giving other people my number and people are calling me, but I don't pick up phone calls. I don't pick up phone calls. The only phone calls that will come into my phone is from my wife. That's the only phone call. Nothing else. If school calls me, fuck you. No, but if they do, I might pick up if it's a school. But if it's anything else, fuck you. Work. Fuck. Bullshit. Like, that's what COVID taught us, right? You could live like a disabled person. You can just stay home and not have to deal with phone calls. Just do emails, texts, whatever. It's easier. Because I don't like talking to people because they are lying to me to an extent. They're not being open. And for me to have a conversation that's not open, I feel like I'm lying to myself. So therefore, I can't pick up. At least you can call me and tell me that you like to masturbate. If you like to, like, fill up your clit or wank, then I can have a proper conversation with you. Otherwise, we can't talk. And if you're embarrassed and shy, if there's a barrier, then I don't want to talk to you. It's too fucking boring. It's fucking boring. Oh, how was your day? Yeah, I've been thinking about getting that mortgage or that new car. I've been thinking about, the new iPhone. Like, what the fuck? Fuck you. Just go get it. Like, fuck you. Tell me some more interesting shit that's going on. That's why I don't pick up phone calls. I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people that have bullshit. I don't talk to people that have barriers over them. I don't talk to people that put limits on themselves. Because it's fucking boring. And you can't grow. And I know what kind of conversation you got. It's the same shit because you got excuses for yourself. Everything you talk about is just excuses for yourself to not grow because you're trying to claim, you're trying to prove to yourself that you're comfortable. You're trying to prove to yourself that you're the man. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, you man-child. Fuck you, man-child. Go suck on your mama's titties. If you think if you're comfortable, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Why? Because you're lying. We're all fucking cooped up. We're all fucking farm animals. And if you think that you're not a farm animal and you think you're good or better in the system, go fuck yourself. We need less of you. A whole lot less. Whole lot less. Whole lot less. Yep. Got more Hot Wheels. Got more Batman ones, which is cool. The licensed ones get repeated. So this is helpful for other collectors. If you're listening. Licensed gets repeated, especially if you're Marvel and Disney and all that shit. Constantly repetition. Because they're just selling. They just want to make money. And if you want to sell, you just make more crossovers, collabs, right? With different gaming companies and all that shit. It's not limited edition. It's not like a project that you just made and to show off and then it might go down in history. It's not a passion project. It's a ongoing money making project, which is fine. Like, Spotify and these other people, they have a constant revenue stream as population grows. But just for collectibles, if it's constantly the same shit, it's boring. And that doesn't increase the value, does it? Because there's more and more on the market each year. And I'm still out of coffee. Well, anyways, that's me for today. Hopefully it's been helpful for someone in the future. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my kids can see these videos when I'm dead. I'm fine. I had a good life. I'm good if I'm gone. But anyways, let's keep it positive. I'll be back next week. Hopefully if I don't get hit by a car. Thank you. Thank you? What the fuck?